15 seconds. Katanas, go. Tribute the last card from Grand Chariot. Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here with another episode of Ranked Duels with Ursarctics. And after a few duels, I think it's quite clear that the deck is not great. Most of the time I lose because I don't have enough cards in the hand, but that's what you would expect from Ursarctics anyways. So today what we're going to do first is to strengthen our decks so it actually does something. So compared to last time, I made a few changes. I've took out all the Caught by the Graves because Caught by the Grave is not a level 7 or higher monster. If you draw it in the hand, sometimes you will break because you cannot summon anything else. Pancratops is a good addition because it's a monster that can be tributed as cost for summoning the Ursarctics, but at the same time it could remove a ridiculous amount of threats. And it can also stay as a way of interacting with your opponent if you don't have to use its effect to destroy a card during your opponent's turn. So in place of that, we took out 2 Vtuber to put in the 2 Master Beasts and the Primal Being and the Maxi. So we'll have to pull something then. Okay, pack unlocked. We're just here for the Pancratops and ideally some other points. Because we do need to craft the Maxi, which I don't actually really like, but the Nibiru and the Master Alpha is really something we need. But either way, he's not really usable now. I mean, if you can summon him off normal Destiny Hero stuff, then by all means, he's a good one. Yes, 1 Pancratops. I should have said that. But it's great, nevertheless. And the last Yugioh. Always reassuring to know there's at least one. Herald of Perfection. That card gives nightmares to people. A second Pancratops. That is 1 epic 10 pool. Both Pancratops that we need all in one go. Let's go. Okay, I don't quite feel like crafting all the Alphas and the Nibirus and Maxis just yet, because we could always pull the 3rd copy that we might need, that we will need over time. But I don't think we need them yet, so for now I put in Medium of the Ice Barrier. It's a level 7 monster that can special summon itself, so it can be a replacement for a small bear. And its second effect, your opponent can only activate 1 spell trap card per each turn. It also comes up when your opponent sets a lot of spells, or traps. So it will be here for the time being. So let's hop onto the duels. So the first duel didn't go that well. Ursarctics not being able to go over anything over 3000 easily is a bit of a problem, and especially not having a single out to Chaos Max. A Dzolkyn could do that if you Dzolkyn into a Crystal Wing, but I don't have that many spell trap cards to set either. A Maxi in my hand. I hope you can draw more than a single card. Sure. By the way, this hand means I could access any of the Book of Moons and whatever from your deck to your hand. Robina is their best card, probably. A Book of Moon doesn't really stop. What? That is not what I expect. But we will hit the Maxi out, because against Flues, there's really not much of a chance that you could hit it anyways. Emergency Teleport special summons a psychic monster from this 60 card deck. Punk Xiamin. Pay 600, add a punk from your deck to your hand. They haven't normal summoned yet. Foxy Tune tributes itself from the hand. Special summon from a deck, a punk monster. Now use normal summons Try. Try returns a banish card, right? A target one card either graveyard banish it, then normal summon. Okay. The only interaction we could use here is make Polar into a... That is not expected. Can't do anything about that either. I was about to say because of... Oh god. I see, so is not banned at all. I thought they did something about it. But apparently they haven't. But that will end their turn. And I just drew plenty of cards. It should do. We have to first summon Vtuber first. Because otherwise, we can't summon him. That's a maxi of their own. What's the quickest way that we can end our turn? We will leave a Pancratops at least, I guess. Better than absolutely nothing on the field. This man still hasn't done anything. Into Monk, so we can activate Vtuber. Yeah, this will force them to pop Pancratops instead. This is the disgusting part of Phoenix Enforcer. Every turn they come back. We will hit Maxi again. The problem with Phoenix Enforcer is they can stop all our Ursarctics. I don't understand what this is for, but I am absolutely welcome. To be fair, he doesn't know I'm playing Ursarctics, so... I haven't showed a single Ursarctic card, right? Yep. So he does not... He's probably thinking I'm playing Sword Souls or something. This man is not afraid of Maxi. Okay, you can send your card. Your deck is an absolute mess. You don't have Halkithribrax. What are you doing with Jet Synchron? Link 2. Scrap Wyvern. End of the main phase. Time to fire off everything. Start with Mectanus. We will need a small bear first. You are once per chain, so I can force something out. Let's follow up with McPolar. They will have to chain a Borrowed Savage. And then we chain our McBidis. And they will not have anything to chain here. And with McBidis guaranteed on the field, we should be fine. Another medium, let's go. Oh wait, I should have chained Megatanus instead. That is something I've learned right here. Now McBidis. Activate. You will chain again. And then time for me to chain the rest of my stuff. I'm running out of time. Let's go back to auto. We're running out of time. I have to be quick here. I somehow ran out of time on my opponent's turn. This is a miracle. Quick. Just summon everything. 1. 2. Ah, that was a bad move. I should have flipped Phoenix Enforcer down. And Megapoda. Pop the counter trap. And I'm stuck. Oh, Raigeki here! That is painful, and I ran out of stuff to chain, so I will take some damage here. But at least I don't lose. IP. I've never had such an intense game with Maxi before. But let's summon what we can first. Medium. And then Alpha. These don't activate. I'll do a radiation, activate radiation first, and then Barastos for the back row. That is fine. You took out your Phoenix Enforcer, and I am happy about that. Let's do radiation first. Barastos. Don't have any interaction left from them. Take out the Nibiru, we don't need that. Actually, I should have flipped Dingarisu face down first. Why am I drawing cards? I shouldn't have drawn the cards. But time is a bigger issue here. Big Dipper. Polari. Should have used Barastos, but whatever, I'm out of time. No. Mipura, get me the Megatanus. Wait, I should. Ah! I've done it all wrong. 15 seconds. Why am I searching? I shouldn't have searched. Whatever. Megatanus, go. Tribute the last card from the hand. Flip Dingarisu face down. 2100 defense, that is fine. Grand Chariot. No, I've lost my time. That's one intense game. Could have won, I think, because we have plenty of resources to do lethal right there. We just don't have the time. What a shame. Whew. Ah, that is a bit annoying. We can't nip that. And the Book of Moon isn't that great either. Ah, that's something I've learnt right now. If your opponent... Yep, if your opponent does this, you can Mega Bitters, but you have to do that... No, you won't make it in time if you only do that after you see your branded fusion with Mekpola. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can send one level 5 or lower plant monster from the deck or extra deck to the graveyard. Kinda sus, not gonna lie, bro. The trigger of the Barastos. Actually, will he summon more than... What is he sending? Biblisp. At a Predator hand monster. He might summon more than 5 times. I have to stop here. I don't want to tribute all my stuff off Nibiru. Mirror Jade, boring as usual. Mirror Jade, boring as usual. Fusion summon card is only leaves the field because of an opponent's card. You can destroy all monsters your opponent controls during the end phase of this turn. That is fine. What did you just send? This was the one that adds the fusion back to hand. Alright. And you just blew your Mirror Jade on something that only, well, achieving nothing, literally. That's 2 summons. Offer Scorpio. That's the 3rd summon that will summon the... Ooh, you already have it in the hand and you have to discard it. Darlington Cobra. Usually used to search Brilliant Fusion, but I suppose in this deck they will search Branded Fusion instead, but they already used one. They can search another one in the end phase as well. All the Predator Plant monsters puts Predator Plant counters on the opponent's card before negating them. Ooh, if this guy's fusion summon split. Add 1 Predator Plant monster, Spell Trap. You can target what monster your opponent controls. If you search a Spell Trap, we can pop that. What are you? Bufolicula. Use transmutation material, add 1 face of Dark Pendulum monster from extra deck to your hand. In your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 Dark Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. I have a feeling this is a really good card in Predator Plants because it is, after all, a fusion spell in the form of a monster that you can search from the extra deck. This special summons something from the grave. I suppose a Darlington Cobra. By Bliss. I think this is a good place to nib. Ours in attack, theirs in defense as usual. Actually should have put it in defense, both of them, but doesn't really matter here. 6,900 defense. I'm not getting over that with a monster. Yep, nib is gone anyways. And a Fusion Destiny now. Oh god, this is very disgusting indeed. Still saying though, because of how easy it is to just activate Fusion Destiny from the hand, there's really not much I can do. Platformer doesn't help. Start off with a Radiation. Can't do this wrong. Mectanus. Have to triple the Megapolar. We don't know if he has a hand trap because of Phoenix Enforcer covering up everything. Radiation first. And then Mectanus. Another platformer. Megapolar. Radiation first and then Megapolar. And we will pop their Fusion spell, I guess. This negate gives them a card every turn, but it negates this effect. I really don't like that. What is he going to do? Is he going to just let me draw all 7 cards of Radiation? He is. This is the good thing about rogue decks. Your opponent almost always have no idea how to stop you. Like, whoever have read Ursarctic cards? Again, Radiation first, and then Chain Polari. Polari is not afraid of Ash. Because... okay, this... we'll see what we draw. Having Big Dipper up is really helpful. But I don't think I can activate Agateiades because I don't have the stuff on it. Oh, radiation now! You have made such a mistake. Will Agateiades banish the Destiny hero here? We don't have to do anything yet. How do I do this? I'll get 2 monsters if I grant Chariot. And then Agateiades. Okay, Polari. This way, I get an extra Ursarctic monster on the field. And Barastos alone in the hand doesn't really do anything. And this way I can get more counters onto the Big Dipper. I might get nipped here though. So in that sense I should have used the Agateiades first. That is a bit of a misplay. He does have a branded fusion, that is what we know. We don't have any interactions left until our opponent summons 4 monsters. And I don't think we have any way of coming back at either. Five counters. Gain 1000 attack. Do you not have fusion? Yes, you do. It only counts special summon the Big Dipper, so this does not help. I sure hope he did not read. Branded in red. Double fusion summon. Branded fusion also fusion summons. I only just realized he also has a 60 card deck. What is all of this 60 card deck madness we're facing? Is it just because of runics? Are they that afraid of it? Just saying, if you can't beat the runic floodgate lineup, having 60 cards in your deck doesn't really help that much. It only delays the inevitable. Another fusion summon off. That would be a steal. You just sent everything off your hand, including the branded in red. And then shuffle the Fallen of our bars. And probably the Phoenix Enforcer as well. Actually no, you got rid of the Dasher. That helps me instead. Thank you. Why did you even... Oh, that is unexpected. Gain attack equal to 1 opponent's special summon the monster. Yep, I will take it. Thank you. Nope, that does not do anything. Now I just have to get rid of a 3000 monster. Yay! I did not win because I'm good, he lost because he's bad. And that is sadly most of Yu-Gi-Oh!